Hello everyone, and welcome back to one of Let's Plays, the series where I show off games that I wouldn't actually make an LP out of depending on the genre. And today I'm going to be showing off Rayman 2 The Great Escape for the PS1. Now, I didn't actually do a full LP of this game, but that was on the N64 version, which I did, when was this? This was like June 2015, so I did, the whole entire game of that, because that was the original version, that was one that I wanted to do. But, there's a little bit of difference in, like, the PS1 version that I just wanted to show off. That and the fact that on, Rayman 2, the PS1, that was the one that I played as a kid. In fact, I think I mentioned that during my LP of the N64 game, as far as I'm aware. So, I just thought I'd jump into it for nostalgia and just for comparisons. That, and I didn't know what to record. And I have my PS1 all set up and stuff, so there you go.
Rayman, look what the pirates have done to our world. A planet of anguish and pain, haunted by evil. A dark place, teeming with fierce monsters. Nothing can stop them now that they've captured you. They've taken everything and reduced our people to slaves. The robots search for innocent prey. In the chaos, they exploded the heart of the world. The 800 lumps of energy which form it have been scattered. We are getting weak. Soon it will be too late. You must escape, Rayman. You are our only hope. Wake up, Rayman. I will send you some help.
Rayman?
Glowbox! My friend!
Are you okay, Rayman?
Not really. I feel weak and my powers have disappeared. You know, Glowbox, I think this might be the end.
No, not the end. Glowbox bring good gift from Lee.
Lee the fairy? A silver lump! Incredible! I can feel its energy building up in me. Now I can shoot with my fist again. Glowbox was saved! Yahoo! Ah! Let's go see Lee. She'll give me all my powers back.
So yeah, one big difference compared to like the N64 version of this game is that this one features, voice acting, whereas like the N64 version and even PC version, as far as I'm aware, as well as the Dreamcast and stuff, had, just gibberish language. Personally, I prefer that because it's just Rayman and his universe, and I think it suits it really well, given the fact that they use gibberish language again, in like Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends as well. But still, so yeah, the story-wise in that is pretty much, the same as like the N64 version of things, but only there's a couple more, like, I suppose, extra parts of levels and all that thrown in. but it is pretty inferior, I will admit. Like, the best version of Rayman 2, in my opinion, is the Dreamcast, which I'll explain in a minute or so when this cutscene is done.
Globox!
And so here we are with the Woods of Light, which is basically the first level in the game. Pretty much as per usual and stuff. You can actually use the right analog stick to shoot your fists, which is rather strange, although you can just use square, which I think makes more sense instead of using the right analog stick, but there you go and stuff like that. But earlier when I was saying that, you know, I preferred the Dreamcast version, like out of all of them that I've played and stuff, it's mainly because the Dreamcast version just is basically put the N64 version, but a lot better for like graphics and things, since it runs in smooth 60 frames per second all the way. It even supports widescreen mode if you have like a VGA cable for your Dreamcast, and it's just a really freaking good port of Rayman 2, and it's just my favourite, what can I say, and stuff like that. But this one, you know, it's still fun. It is Rayman 2, it's still a good game and all, but I'm just like showing you the difference of what it's like compared to the N64 version. Where really, if you ask me, my personal opinion on that, I find that the, you know, the graphics in that look better on the N64, which is weird, considering, well, I suppose, I mean, the PS2 was like 32-bit, and the N64 was 64-bit, I think. But, you know, I mean, it doesn't really bother you too much or so, since, I mean, I played this as a kid, didn't I? So, I mean, I just dealt with it, really. I didn't really care. I thought, well, it's just Rayman, so it doesn't matter. That's the thing, though. You can experience Rayman 2 in so many ways. It's ridiculous. There are so many frickin' ports of this game. Like, too many, in fact. And I own most of them.
That's to say we were separated and,
Daddy Clover, we want our daddy.
Don't worry, kids. I'll bring your father back. But first, I gotta go and find Lee. She likes to hang out around here. Have you seen her? I've got to set her free.
Hoi. That's the voice acting in this game for you and that. Although, like I say, this is like during the PS1 era, so, you know, back then or so, voice acting was not as serious as it is now, because I believe that voice acting in games was, you know, got really, really, like, professional and stuff when the PS2 came out, because, you know, the voice acting in, like, say, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank and that, are really professional, but some PS1 games are just laughably funny. Particularly the most popular one for the PS1 is Resident Evil. The voice acting for that kinda killed the experience for like the horror side of things, you know. But Resident Evil is still a good game, from what I've heard anyway. In fact, I did a one-off Let's Plays blind edition of it, like for Halloween last year. Sucked at it, seriously. I think I might want to probably do it again at some point, because I did appallingly bad at the game. It was kind of embarrassing, but still.
I'm king of the teensies. I congratulate you on your courage. Don't listen to him. I'm the king of the teensies.
But...
No, I'm the real king.
come on. Who's the king?
It's me. 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 Me.
Me!
Me.
Stop! I absolutely must see Lee. Do you know where she is?
This is not easy to say, but I have to tell you this. The pirates have taken Lee to the fairy glade, and they've locked her in one of their strongholds. To find her, you'll need to go to the Hall of Doors. The hall is a magic place. It leads to many other worlds. Only we, the teensies, know how to get there. The passage requires 10 lums, but I see that you have them. Prepare yourself for a great journey.
And here's how the hub world looks. Would I like to save the game? Not really, no, because I don't have a memory card in here, and I'm showing this off as a one-off only and stuff. But, you know, it's kind of similar to the N64 version, I suppose. You know, with this whole, like, layout and things. But you'll notice that we've got, like, this door over there. What they added in, like, the PS1 version is you need to collect, like, certain items or so in order for that door to unlock. Whereas, you know, on the N64 versions and everything else, you could just go to the next level and stuff like that. Plus, also we got like different things. Like if I jump into this one level, I don't know if I'm gonna show off the entirety of Fairy Glade because it's ridiculously long. I don't know why the level is so damn long, pretty much in every version. It's rather strange. But there's like extra items to come across and things. Also, their soundtrack sounds a lot different compared to the N64 version. But I will be honest, like when it comes to the soundtracks, sometimes I prefer the N64 version more than, you know, all the other versions like the PS1 and stuff. But then there are times where I also prefer, like, the soundtrack from the PS1 version as well. It depends on the song, really. Like, I suppose, I forgot what it is now, but there's, like, a certain song. I know for sure that I definitely prefer the final battle on the PS1 version compared to the N64. Although, then again, I mean, the N64 and that was pretty much through cartridge instead of discs, so, they had a lot of limited space and stuff like that. One thing that's missing, though, is the underwater bit. Remember how, if you watched my Mario Rayman 2 LP for the N64 and stuff, you know, that we could swim underwater and then grab, like, cages and breathe and stuff? That's absent from this version, really. So that's the main idea, you know, of this video and things. This isn't like a full LP of Rayman 2 again for the PS1 because we're going through the same levels and stuff and it's just not worth it. I'm just showing you the alternative things that happen, like, because there was originally like this pathway to go through on the N64 version, whereas this one just has a mushroom that we bounce up to and then hit a switch for some reason, I don't know why. But either way, I mean, it's not really nitpicking or anything because, I mean, it feels different for a game, doesn't it? But I don't know, really, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, like, which one you prefer or anything. Also, look at that, a fairy or so. That's the thing that extends our health in the PS1 version. Whereas, you know, on the N64 version, all the other versions and stuff like that. How about I just say the other things, because I keep repeating stuff by the sound of it. The only way to extend your health was break a certain amount of the cages containing the lumps. And then, like if you broke, like, say 10 or 20 of them, I think it was, then they would extend, you know, stuff like that. Also, they got, like, this bit is a bit more wide and open, I've noticed, compared to all the other versions, which is rather strange. Even, like, the bit of river down here, too, that's quite strange, really. And we also get given, like, a new mechanic here as well, where literally, you know, the water is polluted or so, with, like, all this gunk going into it. And then we have to sort it out, where it says grab the green lums, if you die you'll... Yeah, that basically tells me about a checkpoint, by the looks of it. But, you know, you'll notice, like, a slight difference compared to this and everything else, really. In the other ones, you'd climb across the vines, avoid the piranhas, and then make it through. But on this one, you have to go up to it and hit the switch in order to, you know, stop the water being polluted so that then you can go into it. So I suppose if you've played Rayman 2, or a lot of versions like me, and just be sad about it, I suppose that the PS1 version will somewhat feel different compared to everything else, given the fact that it has completely new paths and that. Like, seriously, like, if you compare these two side by side, and that with all the other versions and that, it's actually pretty different and things. Plus also, wow, oh my god, the swimming controls. The swimming controls are a lot better, I will agree. Because I did find it a bit strange how, you know, pressing, what's it, on the S64 version it was Z to go down and A to go up, I think it was. I do prefer swimming, where I can just literally move left and right with the analog stick, and then just hold down one button. So if I want to go up, I move the analog stick down or something, you know? Because, I mean, I believe it's inverted, the controls, when you're on the water. In most games, anyway. So let's see now. We got how much? I need to get another one of those yellow ones and then probably get some air before I drown. Still. It's kind of strange, though, to find that this is the way that I experienced Rayman 2 for the first time and stuff. Except I can't really remember how far I got. I think I literally just got to the canopy because, you know, I wasn't very good at video games back then and I struggled a lot with, like, platformers and things, I guess. Although you usually do when you're a kid, since you're already, you know, you're getting used to the controller and stuff. It's a new machine that you've never played before and things like that. But I can't actually remember what was the very first PS1 game I played. I think I played Rayman, the first one, before Rayman 2, though. Except, bloody hell, Rayman for the PS1 is really goddamn hard. Like, stupidly hard in places. It's almost like Mega Man, I swear, when it comes to difficulty. Anyway, so now we've done that. Where exactly do we have to go again? I forgot. Also, there's a lum down there. I actually missed that lum. I suppose also, you know that bit down here that I went to? Where we had to go into it and then find all the stuff and things like that. That was originally, you know, where the beginning was and stuff like that. Also, my god, these things! Those are from Rayman 1. I actually never noticed this. Because it's only as of recently that I've got, you know, Rayman 2, the PlayStation 1 version, really. Because that was the one I grew up with, and I'm like, well, I have to get it just to see what it was like or so, and just look at the differences. Because I don't know, that's become a thing with me in Rayman 2. Like, if I see another version of it, I have to get it and then see how it plays, because there's just so much bloody ports of this game. Like, honestly, I could, like, sit here and list them all, but, I don't know, some of them I might honestly forget. And that just explains how much there is, you know, for, like, ports and stuff. And for God's sake, there's even like a port of this on the DS, I kid you not. And the 3DS, both. 3DS and the DS as well. Even the Game Boy Color has it. So practically, you know, just everything has this game. Which is rather strange. Also, I might need to rotate the camera on this bit. Oh, actually, no, wait, I can just float down and hit it like this, can't I? And then get the fairy, which increases my health. It seems that every time you break a cage, then they give you more health. Really, so basically just every time you find one cage, you get a reward by extending your health. I suppose that's okay. But I mean, I always found it rewarding for like the other versions where if you break a certain amount, then you get the upgrade. Now, it made you feel rewarded for investing your time in finding them all, didn't it? Because especially when it came to doing the final boss, my god. When it came to doing the final boss and that, if your health wasn't upgraded, like at all, you may have had like a lot of difficult times trying to defeat that boss and things, but still. Anyway, let's see, how much more is there of this? Also, wow, this is a bit longer. Well, I don't remember there being yeah, I was gonna say there were red lumps down there on the other one. The slides feel a lot longer though. It's kind of strange, really. Is this that piranha place? Oh yes, it is. Fair enough. So the piranha place does still exist, like I said, for all the other things. But, you know, it was a lot earlier, because we didn't have to pollute the water or anything in the other ones, or anything like that. I guess what I'll just do next then is, because I'm curious, I am going to go and find the... Oops, actually, wait, I want to go down there to collect that lum. I want to go into, like, the pirate area or so, or even see if they have, like, the secret area that all the other ones have. It's just a lot of mystery for this, really. Except there are also load times on this, where, like, as you can see, we've got this robot running by, and then I think a picture appears or something, doesn't it? Oh no, I just dropped straight in. Nah, it's not that bad then for load times, really. Usually I cut those out, but I had something to say about it, so it's fine. And we got against this pirate here. Does it have it? It looks like it's sealed off, but it might not be. I think it is, yeah, because I can't really see it in the background or anything, unless maybe it's over to the right at all. No, it doesn't look like it. So, never mind, fine. That doesn't exist then, because that was where you found like a secret lamb and stuff like that, and secret cages. So, that appears to be missing. Oh well. Use your helicopter shadow and, use your shadow on your helicopter, sorry. Oh man! I should have paid attention, Lee, I'm sorry. I just killed myself from doing that, oh well. Can't believe I screwed that one up, considering how many times I've played this game. Like, seriously, I've played this game so many times that it's one of my favourite platformers of all time, really. But then again, you know, I mainly liked it on the N64, whereas that's changed now, and it's turned into my love for the Dreamcast. Oh god. I just want to see what's at the top of there, and then I'll probably end off the video after that, because I honestly, oops, I've never really got to this, but I can't really remember also. But, you know, I'm just curious just to see what's different up ahead and stuff like that. I know for sure that the patterns and all the other versions, when these bits were falling down, were randomized, weren't they? As far as I'm aware, anyway. Anyway, let's go see what's in here with this funky music. Music? Oh, it plays now. Oh, I was expecting, yes, because on all the other things now, it plays as soon as you enter, and I thought that's pretty cool. Even on the 3DS version, which is broken as hell, has that. That's honestly really strange. Also, oh, it's R2 to strafe. Okay, yes, because it was L1 and R1 to move the camera around, then it's R2 to strafe, isn't it? Fair enough, that's fine by me. Okay, right, is there a door behind me at all that contains like a llama or something? Because, like, it did that, like, on the other ones. No, that appears to be gone. Okay, fine. Also we got these things right here, which are from Badman from Rayman 1. And even the eyes appear. Wow, that's actually a really nice throwback, I will be honest. Also, what's this? Oh, so it doesn't even have to be, like, a fairy or anything, it can just be one of these things as well. This is all very fascinating stuff right here. I suppose even though this is a one-off Let's Play, it sort of counts as blind as well, but I'm still going to dub it as one-off since I have played this game before, just not really this far or anything in general. So, you know, that's bad by me. Anyway, yeah, I was going to say we got like a little switch down there, haven't we? If you could kindly hit that. The laser goes by a lot slower though. Ha! I will say. It also looks a bit thinner as well compared to all the other ones. Okay, right. I want to go up and grab the loom. Where is the loom? Oh, there he is. I guess I just picked it out of nowhere. But whatever, I got it, so that's fine by me. And there's a cage right here. What exactly does he do? Yeah, he's gonna extend my health again this time. And it even shows you like some sort of transparent bar to show you, you know, what it will become later. Oops. I suppose there's a slight difference there. The rooms usually has like a blue light instead of red, but honestly that's pretty minor, so it's not really worth really saying about that or anything. Oh yeah, big deal, it's a blue light instead of a red. That's fine by me. And now, I reckon after that then I'll probably end this off here or so, since it's been like nearly 25 minutes. But like I said, the main idea of this whole video and stuff was to show you the difference that this version has compared to everything else, because this one feels the most different, even though the fact that Rayman Revolution, this is, wow, the bloody depth perception, oh my god, I'm screwing this up like mad. Yeah, Rayman Revolution for the PS2, which was a remake basically of Rayman 2, and that had like an extra hub world and all that thrown in. But, you know, there weren't really much new segments that much, I suppose. Or actually, no, there were quite a few, actually, in Rayman Revolution as well. Maybe I should have a look at that game as well, because it's fun to just know all the differences and stuff like that, I suppose. But, if you've watched my LP and I think you know what happens here. We go in there, we stop the machine, we save Lee, and then we're pretty much near the end of Fairy Glade, but I don't really want this to go on for any longer or so, since this was only literally a comparison video, and you already know what's ahead of it, or at least I do, but still. So this has been one of Let's Plays of Rayman 2 for the PS1. It's literally called that as well, like on the case. Like, it doesn't say Rayman 2 The Great Escape, it just says Rayman 2. Even though, like, on the title, you know, of the booklet on the front of the PS1 case, it says Rayman 2 The Great Escape, so that doesn't make any sense. So take care, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in other ones that they make. What's the strafing is really sped up, yeah. Whoa.